Hi, Miss Ano. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to present about the topic mass media. Mass media is very influential. It doesn't exist for single purposes. I'm going to discuss about the function, effect, and consequences of mass media as well as its solution to overcome the problem. First, I'm just going to briefly go through the meaning of mass media. As we all know, mass communication means the information delivered to a large amount of audience, while mass media means the platform or the channel that uses to deliver the message or information to a large amount of audience, such as newspaper, radio, TV, or social media like Facebook, Instagram, and so on and so forth. Now I'm going to go into the function of mass media. Function of mass media includes surveillance, interpretation, linkage, socialization, and entertainment. Surveillance means observation. Media exists to observe and provide information about the surrounding and give warning to the mass audience. Likewise, the media also observe the society and provide information to the concerned authority about what's happening in the society. By doing so, it alerts the authority to take action and prevent harmful behavior occur in the public. A good example of surveillance will be COVID-19. The threatening issue is when the first outbreak of the virus happening in China. The rapid increase of positive victims threatened the whole world to beware of the surrounding people and their own hygiene. Disclosed locations that involve virus cases allowed the local official and related management to take further precaution and prevent the possible spread around the area. Apart from serious news like COVID-19, media also act as eyes and ears to the public who is seeking for information. It can be celebrity news, latest fashion, political issues, and even the discounted promotion for products. Furthermore, media is also the bridge between government and their citizens. Media helps the government to deliver messages, information, and announcement to their citizens. Interpretation is the function of mass media that provide a context to a new information. The mass media do not just supply facts and data, but also explanation and interpretation to an event or a situation. Interpretation occurs for the audience to make their own judgment whether the information or the news trustworthy or not. An example will be beauty product. The media will provide the product information such as ingredient, function, professional verification. Besides of this information, the media will also further interpret the product such as company's review or customer feedback after using the product. Linkage acts as a bridge to two different audiences who are not directly connected. For example, radio broadcasts. Usually radio will have a lot of games or give out, so they encourage the audience to call in and they answer questions to win out brands or products voucher, cash voucher. So in this way is the link of the user and the seller of the product. Socialization works as the transmission of culture. Mass media plays a role in transmitting the culture, value, behavior, attitude within the society. This function also helps to create and shape a stable society with a common social value. The broadcasting industry like television, film, and music has the greatest potential for socialization because they are very realistic. For example, the Korean wave became trendy because of the development of social media. The Korean entertainment industry had a big influence within the Southeast Asia society, impacting not just the film and music industry. We also start to learn and adapt their language, their culture, and we favor their food and beauty product. Entertainment is a function where it provides joy and leisure to the public. Traditional media, we have newspaper who provide sports news and the magazine who provide the latest fashion trend. Radio, we have the latest hit music, and television who provide movies and series. New media, we have YouTube, who provide funny videos around the world, and also Facebook to connect people from the other side of the world. We also have live broadcasts to television or websites for events like a football match and award presentation and etc. The evolution of technology given us the opportunity to listen to music, watch drama, get the latest news, as well as play video games anywhere we want and anytime we want. Mass media that I use in my daily life would be Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and the radio broadcasts. Usually I use Facebook to update on the latest news as well as for leisurement. As for WhatsApp, I use it to communicate with friends, families, and other people. Currently, I'm using Instagram as a tool of my online businesses. I share my product and information to my audience via Instagram story and save it in my highlight under profile. I use YouTube as leisurement, but sometimes I do check out the DIY video and tutorial videos to build up my hobbies. I also do check out on the YouTubers on their latest video. And Spotify is the music apps that I use to listen to music. As for radio broadcast is I listen it while I was driving due to the influence of my father who likes to listen to radio while driving. I do enjoy listening to radio while I was driving too, because I like the features that the radio station will provide the latest update of news as well as the traffic update on the road. Sometimes I find radio's program very educational and it keeps me focused while driving. Moving on to the effect of mass media. The positive effect of mass media in the urban area would be the advantage of communicating and social connection. Social media allows the user to stay connected with their families and friends at any time and anywhere. Besides, mass media also provide a various opportunity to the business industry. They can provide better service to their customer and interact with customer with instant feedback and rapid responses. Another positive effect would be the easy access of information. The mass media provide a bundle of information through technology and social media. Everyone can get access of information rapidly across the internet. One of the negative effect would be the over flooded information. Everyone can add information, everyone can change the information, where sometimes we are hard to define which are the reliable sources and information. The advantage of mass media in the rural area would be they get to search for information and education purposes. They also can get the latest update of news, but one of the negative effect would be they might face limited speed limits, as not all areas are covered with fast speed as same as the city and or the urban area. Negative consequences of the use of social media would be the causing of depression and anxiety. Spending several hours in the day scrolling through social media would affect my mood unknowingly. Sometimes I would feel sad and low self-esteem. It is normal that people show the best part of their life through social media, but it results me to compare their life with my life and my weaknesses. Another example would be the cause of cyberbullying. Constant negative comments or negative words could cause a person's depressed. Changing the attitude of the citizen can be one of the negative consequences of the use of social media too. So one of the example would be one of the Malaysian artists named Neng. He is a YouTuber, songwriter, also a producer. During last year October, I think, he uploaded a video to his YouTube channel talking about the issue of Star Planet last minute cancel off his concert and also requested a compensation from him. After 1 or 2 days, Nambi uploaded another video saying that he discovered the truth behind the cancellation of his concert. The video went viral And I think that the purpose of him doing the video is to use the public and media's power to make Star Planet admit their wrongdoing and return justice to him, as well as the letter of approval of the venue and date. After the video went viral, all the netizen, all the public, namely follower, believe that it is Star Planet's wrong, so they went to Star Planet's Facebook page and say that they are the worst organizer for concert, they are the worst organizer for event, they are not responsible of their wrongdoing, and they are just hiding the truth behind, and they are just lying in front of the public, all swearing and cursing in the Facebook page. Last but not least, 4 effective ways to overcome the problems. In terms of depression and anxiety, the first solution would be to quit social media for a short period, so you get away from the negative part of social media, or else you can't get away for a short period, then you lesser your time spent in social media. Also find ways to boost your self-esteem, exercise more, or even look for new hobby to occupy your time. As for the attitude of netizen, I think that one of the solution would be putting a limit on social media commenting, especially the negative comments. I believe that once there is limitation, then the netizen will behave themselves and not cross the borderline. Besides of putting limitation in social media, I believe that influencer and YouTuber plays an important role in social media too. They can indirectly educate their followers to be more civilized, so hopefully from time to time they are able to behave themselves and change their aggressive attitude towards issue like this. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you for watching.